Hi everyone,
Hi everyone, I'm Kashia,
and I'm Jared.
and you're watching
J
KJ Every
every day.
Day. And we have a special guest for the show.
My name is Joy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm my I'm Keisha's sister.
Oh, she's so cute. She's so cute. How old are you?
I'm 7.
You are 7.
I'm used to be 6, but
You
now
used
I'm
to
7.
be. Yes. Do you know what we're doing today in this video?
We're talking about the Mando.
Uh-huh. We are doing a review of we're doing a review of chapter 16,
Yes.
which is episode 8 of season 2 of The Mandalorian. Season 2.
Episode
16.
8.
Oh, 8, yeah, 8. And so we just before that just want to thank everybody for watching our last video with Joy, our reaction to the finale of season 2. So thank you very much, and also thank you to our new subscribers. We really appreciate that.
Yes.
Because now you get to know what happens next in our channel. So with that, we'll go ahead and start talking about what we like about the episode. And sorry that if you hear any snoring, it is my dog.
She is snoring so loud
And so anyway, with that, let's go ahead and talk about
Mando.
the finale. So Jared, what did you think? What is your rating of this episode?
I think you know what my rating is. It's gonna be 10 out of 10 Death Stars for sure.
That's.
I mean, you have to. It's a super good finale. Like,
I know.
if you don't, maybe you shouldn't be watching Mandalorian.
Oh. Did you cry? Did you feel emotional at all?
I didn't cry. I actually had my tear ducts removed when I was 4.
So you
That's
didn't
a lie right there. That's a lie.
cry and
No, but I mean, it was emotional, you know.
wow.
Just like putting his hand on Mando's helmet, just like, let me see before I go.
Oh yes, I know. That's what I was thinking too. Like what was going through that baby's head? You know, a lot of memes came up out of that, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
But I was just like, at that moment, I think every Star Wars fan in the universe, in the galaxy, came together and just was like, take your helmet off.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not. There's no rule in real Mandalore that says you have to keep your helmet on. That was Death Watch. So I'm glad that he finally gets to take his helmet off, and that we get this cute finale. So yeah, 10 out of 10. I definitely agree with you, Jared. I didn't. Okay, did you cry like throughout the entire thing, or like at certain parts? I just want to know because I didn't get to see you react, so I want to know.
Well, I don't cry at anything.
Wait, you weren't joking?
No, I was. I mean, obviously, I still have my tear ducts, but I don't cry. Like, I can think things are sad,
Maybe you
but
didn't have
don't
sadness
cry.
in your feelings.
Exactly. I have sadness in my feelings. I just don't cry.
You know, the only time that Jared does cry though is when he's really tired and he laughs a lot, and then
That's the only time I cry is when I'm laughing so much.
Okay. That's okay. You don't have to cry. I was just thought maybe like it would have been a tearjerker because there was quite a lot of people that cried, and I did not expect to cry at all. I thought it was just going to be like, oh, okay, like, you know, someone's going to come and take Baby Yoda and go train him, and everything will be fine. I didn't think it was going to make us cry. And
No, John Favreau was pulling at those heartstrings for sure.
Yeah.
I know because I was watching it with my roommates and my mom, and
What?
literally my roommate was just bawling like she we were talking afterwards, she's like, I did not expect to cry like that, and I was like, it's sad, like, and also it kind of raises the question, like, are we gonna see Grogu again?
Yes.
Is this, I mean, I would assume so,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't think we're gonna see him reconnect with Mando
Noise,
anytime soon.
noise just stuff in my eye.
Okay, I thought she was crying again. I was like, no.
There's still tears going in my
I
eye.
thought you were gonna cry because you've been like so sad.
I don't even see water in my
Well, you
eye.
were, yeah, it looked like you were gonna cry.
No, it's because I yawn and my eyes get watery.
Okay. Oh, so you all watched it together?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah, again, 10 out of 10 for me. You messed with my feelings, and that's okay because I wanted you. I've been inviting them to mess with my feelings, and they haven't really done it. So
Wow.
thank you for doing that, Joy. Calm down, woman. Calm down. So Joy, what is your rating?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10 from a little
10 out of 10, alright.
7-year-old
Because I got
sister.
sad.
You guys, and that's a good thing.
Because why?
Because it made her sad. Is that a good thing though? To make you sad? Is it a good thing? Yes. Oh, she doesn't want to admit it. I teared up at the part where you see Luke, and I didn't think I was gonna tear up because I can't. You kind of have a feeling like someone's gonna come, and then you see that's an X-wing, one X-wing, not two this time.
One
Because
X-wing.
we've seen two, but now it's just one X-wing, and there's only one Jedi who rides an X-wing and has an X-wing, and it's like, oh gosh, it's Luke. And you don't really like feel too emotional yet. You're just like super excited. Oh, I was excited, and then the part where he starts like killing all the droids and everything, or dark troopers. I'm like, yeah. But once he did that, oh my gosh, I just could not hold my emotions. It was just so much, just because I don't know how they did it, but they did something.
At first I was like, one X-wing, that's all? And then I was like, one X-wing?
Exactly.
And then, it like goes through the motions, like, you see the hooded figure, and then you see the like gloved hand, and then you see the green lightsaber, and it's like, Luke! Luke, you're back!
I guess all those theories of which Jedi was gonna go and come to Baby Yoda's aid, it was true that they were gonna bring Luke back, and thank goodness they did, because I wouldn't want anyone else. I mean, it makes sense that Ahsoka would do it, but I was thinking the reason why they chose Luke is because Ahsoka saw Darth Vader as
When they
this
were
dark,
fighting.
what happens when you choose the dark side, and Baby Yoda was on that route of becoming dark, but Luke believed in his father and changed his father's heart back to the Force, and so it makes sense that Luke would still come and train Baby Yoda after all the trauma that he's gone through, to help him come out of that and not turn to the dark side like his father. So I think that was very appropriate. It definitely brought all the old fans back to the Star Wars galaxy. What else was gonna say? Oh, Joy, do you want to say anything about the review? And I'll let you go.
Okay. So the reason why my sister covered me with black, because I was crying a lot, because she didn't want you viewers seeing me cry.
Did you want people to see you cry? Yes? You wanted people to see you cry?
No, I went like this.
I know, but does that mean you don't? Yes or no? Yes.
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay.
I have no idea.
Okay. Well, you want to say thank you to everybody for watching before you go?
Thank you guys for watching.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and what's happening very soon before Christmas?
So, guys, you haven't noticed that I'm gonna do my surgery.
Mm-hmm. In
So-
2 days?
Yes.
On Christmas
What,
Day.
today's? No,
Christmas Eve?
no, one day.
Oh, tomorrow?
Yes.
Oh, it's tomorrow. Okay. So tomorrow, Joy, it's Christmas Eve, and Joy has to do a surgery,
And
and it's
And
going to be
I-
very painful. Her tonsils are going to be, oh, there you are. Her tonsils are going to be removed, so I think that filming this for her is going to be very therapeutic. She's been asking to be filmed again, so hopefully she is able to come back home soon, and then you guys can hopefully say some nice comments so that she won't feel so bad after the surgery. So
and I had to keep my mouth shut so my tonsil doesn't hurt.
yes. So
Oh.
before you go, you want to say Merry Christmas?
Merry
everybody?
Christmas.
Merry Christmas up there to that camera right there.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Okay.
Mary Chrysler.
All right. So, all right.
Goodbye, Joy.
I'm right here on the bottom.
She say, oh, he just.
Oh, okay. Well, just remember to eat lots of ice cream, because I think they still do that.
That's the best
Yes.
part.
Yes. Lots of ice
Okay.
cream, and we're even getting her a cake, red velvet cake.
Oh, okay. I've never had my tonsils removed, so I don't know.
Either.
I just heard you get lots of ice cream, so
That's right. Yeah, it magically appears out of nowhere, like the tooth fairy,
When Daddy had
like Santa Claus. Uh huh.
Mommy fed him a lot of popsicles.
Yes. Daddy ate lots of popsicles too when his tonsils were removed.
What are you doing,
Okay.
Mimi?
All right. So Joy, we're going to talk, and then if you want to take care, do you want to stay here?
I'll stay in the room.
You want to stay? Okay. All right. So she's staying in the room. Okay.
okay.
All right. Anyway, so let's get into the nitty gritty stuff, Jared. Oh.
Alrighty.
Yes. Okay. So, let's start with like just why you liked it. 10 out of 10. I know you were kind of going into it, and I think I interrupted you fully. So, I mean, you can go into more
Right.
detail.
So I want to start off with like the start of the episode where they meet up with Bo-Katan and her
Crew? No.
crew. It's the one person.
Oh, is it just one person? That's right.
Yeah, I mean, there's two of them. I don't know where the guy is, but
Yeah.
the other Mandalorian, she's there with Bo-Katan.
Joy's talking.
I loved the banter between Bo-Katan and Boba Fett.
Me too.
Oh God, just
the-
calling her like princess, and her firing back. It reminded me a lot of like Han Solo and Leia when they first like were meeting up, and just like the banter between them.
Mhm.
It was really good. I like that.
The burns back and forth. And I was the thing that came to my exactly. That's exactly. I missed that. It's a constant like it keeps you. It makes them more emotional as characters, and then also just keeps you like you're active. You're actively listening. It's not just like unnecessary words that like try to progress you through the episode. It's just like actual genuine funny lines. So I wish there was a bit more of that throughout this episode, but that's okay. We got it at the beginning, especially just the burns, like what they said, like you said, princess, and then Bo-Katan calls him like, "Oh, I've heard your voice many times. You're a clone. You don't deserve this armor, Mandalorian armor." He's like, "Well, guess what? This is the last time." Oh, you gonna go?
Oh yes, it was just I loved it.
Let's see, what else? Oh, was there something that happened in the beginning? I watched it like a few days ago, like 5 days ago.
Yeah.
I don't remember much at the beginning.
So the Imperial transport ship was being followed by the slave one,
That's right.
and that's how they captured the scientist.
Yeah, the scientist who took Baby Yoda's blood. And what'd you think of that like encounter right there with the guy that was kind of like pushing at Cara Dune?
Yes, so that whole like conversation there is really interesting because you never, at least me watching the original series, I never thought of like, oh, like the Death Star blows up and that's it's just blowing up bad guys.
Yeah.
But when I read online when it like first hit, they were saying like the first one was probably full of just Imperials.
Mm-hmm.
The second one, the second Death Star, that was still being built. So there was like a lot of like independent contractors, construction workers and things like that were innocent lives that actually blew up with it. Yeah. And I never grasped that as a child. But looking back at it now, I was like, oh, yeah, that's yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter who you were, like, unnecessary people died. Innocent, unnecessary people died.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's like a little bit deeper. I mean, even though we know a little bit about Cara Dune's background, it's just nice to see how much it really means to her as a character. And perhaps we'll see more of the other characters develop in a third season, now that we have backstories behind them, right? I definitely agree with that. I like the part where they all come together and they're just finally, it's just like, it reminds me like finally, like, you guys are planning and like thinking of how to do things and being more strategic. I like when Bo-Katan, when Mando, hold on, Joey, you gotta go somewhere else. Joey, you gotta go somewhere else if you're gonna play that.
Don't worry, I'll put it low.
On mute. You gotta put it on mute. Sorry. I wonder if I can pause. Can I pause this real quick? Talking about Bo-Katan. So I was gonna say Bo-Katan when Mando and Boba Fett go in and try to recruit Bo-Katan. There's too many bows in Boba. What I'm doing. They're like, I don't want to join you. And then once Mando says they've got the baby, she is like, her mother instincts came in and she's like, we gotta save that baby. everybody wants to save the baby, and I'm so happy about that.
I don't think it's maternal instincts. I think because he said Moff Gideon has him, and then she said, "Oh, you'll never find him." And then he's like, "I have the coordinates for his cruiser."
That's right.
And she's like, "Oh, so you can take me to him? Let's do this."
Yeah, right. Yeah, I remember that wrong. I was just so focused on the Baby Yoda, but yes, that's her sole goal, is to get the Darksaber back, because if she gets it back, she will be able to unite Mandalore under one rule and restore the. Is it technically like a planet or like people? Restore the people, civilization, Mandalore civilization.
So it is a planet, the planet of Mandalore, but I want to say, because they were driven from Mandalore, it's to unite the people and then hopefully take back the planet. So
it's kind of like saying like, oh, I want to restore Earth, but we're not called Earthlings. Wait.
I mean, we are.
We are Earthlings. So, like, would we be called... would we be called, like, oh, their culture? Because Mandalore is also their culture, like the united culture that they all, practice. So we wouldn't technically have Earth cultures, do we? Anyway, that's
it would probably be more like a religion.
A religion. Yeah, Mandalore, of course. Yeah, the Mandalorians, yes. Yeah.
But I feel, because there's also a pure blood Mandalorian line.
Really?
That's what Bo-Katan is.
And oh gosh, I can't remember her sister's name.
Satine.
Yeah.
And as well as Sabine as well. I think they all come from a royal line. Yeah.
Yes, she did.
It's more families and houses.
Clans or whatever you want to call them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, okay. So anyway, they find. I like that the doctor cooperates with the Mandalorian to find out where Baby Yoda is, and
Mhm.
because baby's a Baby Yoda. So I mean, Baby Yoda is a baby, and then they get to. I like. What do you think about the strategy of like how they got into the ship? I don't know what that's called. Cruiser.
Yes, the light cruiser.
Yeah. Do you,
Uh, I,
yeah.
I mean, it was cool, just like crash landing the party. uh, yeah, just guns a blazing.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
Sorry, my phone has a okay. Um, I thought it was really cool, but I was sad to see that Boba Fett left, and it made me wonder. Okay, you're not gonna go and help them, but it makes sense because it hopefully like allows them to be more believable, in the sense that we're running away from this bounty hunter. We need safety. So then, of
Mhm.
course, they get inside, and Moff Gideon already knows, like, this is fake. Then why did you let them in the first place? So,
I feel like he had. Well, one thought was probably he knew it was them, but also wanted to capture them to kind of like toy with them.
mhm,
So I think that's why he did it.
yeah,
Because I feel like when he was in the room with Grogu and Din, he was like, just assume I know everything.
exactly. And I was like, dang,
Yeah,
this guy is so hot-headed. Well, he's not hot-headed. He's just a little, like,
I really like his
I
character.
do too,
Like
I do
he's
too.
a
We need
he
that. We really
almost
need that here. And
he almost.
not here, I mean, like, in the story.
Oh, okay. He almost reminds me of like a Thrawn like character.
Yes, very,
Like
very
very
composed.
strategic, knows what he's doing,
Mm-hmm.
and almost somewhat toys with you a little bit.
Yeah, he's like he already knows what you're gonna do, but he just wants to see it happen. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you're right, like Thrawn. And my
Mm-hmm.
gosh, his voice is so calming. Thrawn, oh, I can't wait to hear if Thrawn comes back. Which it hints at that, right, in Ahsoka's episode that Thrawn might be coming back.
I would assume this is what's going to happen. Yes.
Yes.
I think we'll talk about it at the end of this episode, but more of like what our theories are for like the upcoming shows.
Yes.
But I also really like it almost reminded me of like a Vader versus Obi-Wan feel to that fight with Mando and Moff Gideon,
Yeah.
because Moff Gideon has a very Darth Vader like esque armor,
I was thinking
and I
that
love it.
too.
It's so good.
He had the
I want
cape
it.
and he
I
had
want to
the
wear
weapon
it.
thing going on here. I agree. I told Joy, I was like,
Mhm.
that's Darth. It looks like Darth Vader. She knows who he is, but she doesn't really understand. I'm like, it matters. And it just like it matches the dark troopers too. Just like everybody's unified. There's no
Mhm.
white stormtroopers. It's all like they got their, how do I say, SHIT together.
Oh yes, I was like, huh? But yeah, like, it's just I love this episode so much. It's great.
I like that they slowly progress to the part where the fighting progresses and builds up so that to that point where you have Moff Gideon and Din Djarin fighting, because you first have the defeat of all the people on the bridge, right, of the ship,
Mhm.
and then Din Djarin has to fight off all the dark dark troopers, but then he ends up just having to like press a button and they all like just fall out of the ship into space. But I like the part where they keep testing that Beskar, and I was so dumb. I thought that, like, oh my gosh, like that, I can't believe the Beskar can, like, repel against the dark troopers fist. But I remembered, oh wait, Beskar is like invincible. Like, it's it's against lightsabers and got blown up in the ship and it still survived. So like, why could I doubt that? But I just love seeing like how lucky Mandalorians are to have that type of armor against laser beams, against bombs and missiles and sabers. So
It's
and
yeah.
you see that they're almost evenly matched, but thank goodness Din Djarin overcame Moff Gideon. But I feel like they said, like, I feel like maybe he, in his head, he's like, oh, he's already planning to lose because he wants Bo-Katan to defeat Mando or whatever, for them just to toil or, like, spoil everything together. And then he just gets to win because they kill each other off. And I think that was his plan, but it didn't work out because we got Luke Skywalker in that one X-Wing. And Luke was like, this is how you properly wield a lightsaber.
Yeah, it was very interesting, and I feel like, I don't know, because Moff Gideon was going to shoot himself at the end as well. So I don't know if he ran out of, like his plan didn't work the way he wanted to, and that's why. But we'll see, because now he's alive and captured. So
By Bo-Katan, of all people.
Well, I think he's going to the New Republic.
Yes, yeah.
Because he's a former...
Oh, that's Cara Dune. That's right, Cara Dune. Cara Dune needs him alive.
Yes.
Yeah, and now he doesn't matter anymore because it's now the feud is between Din Djarin and Bo-Katan. The transfer of the sword. Now, my question to you is, does someone have to die in order to take the lightsaber? Do they have to actually kill the person? Because Din Djarin was like, dude, here, I don't want it. And she didn't want to take it.
Yeah, I feel like because Moff Gideon... I don't know. I really don't know, because she even said that she doesn't care what happens to Moff Gideon as long as he just surrenders. So I feel like there's an easy way around this.
Yes, yeah. Especially
I just think they wanted to build some drama around it real quick.
Yeah, and just to remind people, too, of, like, the customs that Mandalorians have, that perhaps... Because it's just funny how we went into that, and then straight away we get Luke Skywalker to come and save the day. So we didn't really get to see what happens after that, which is fine. But, like you said, I think it might be an easy fix. They may have to do, like, a fake duel and, like, oh, I surrender.
Well, because there was a scene before in Rebels where Sabine gives away... She had the Darksaber at one time and then gave it back to Bo-Katan. But I don't know if that was because... I can't remember if she just borrowed it or she found it and gave it back. I don't remember.
I think Sabine found it, the Darksaber. She didn't know the meaning, and then she went back to Mandalore, and she used it as a way to unite the Mandalorians, and she actually had to use it to gain her honor back. Oh, that's why. Because remember, she needed her honor back because she was captured and forced to build this weapon that destroys everybody. So...
Well, she wasn't captured. She left on her own.
Oh, really?
And then, once she realized what was going on, she left.
Yeah. So to gain her honor back as a Mandalorian, she had to have the lightsaber, the Darksaber, sorry. And then, of course, she had to use that Darksaber to fight the Death... Was it Death Watch? Or I don't know who the other guy was. I can't remember. The other...
It wasn't...
It was a blonde guy.
Was it someone from House Vizsla? I don't remember. I'm bad with names. Yeah.
Then so anyway, and I forgot she didn't kill him, and then someone shot, or her mom shot him because he was trying to kill her, and then anyway, I don't remember. And then I guess she gave back the Darksaber to Bo-Katan. I don't remember that part, but I mean, she lost her Darksaber again. Like, what happened?
Yeah, because she gave it to somebody on Mandalore, and I'm pretty sure it was Bo-Katan.
Was it Bo-Katan?
And then apparently Bo-Katan lost it.
Exactly. Because I was just like, finally, like, that's where it's supposed to go. It's supposed to go to her because she was the queen. Well, she was supposed to be the queen.
The Duchess of Mandalore.
Duchess of Mandalore, yeah. Because also, what's his name? Stupid. Oh gosh, what's his name?
Stupid.
The stupid guy. What's his name? The Gordon guy.
Oh wow. Okay, first of all, he's not stupid, and his name is Darth Maul.
Darth Maul. That's right. I call him stupid because he was just so obsessed with Obi-Wan.
I mean, wouldn't if someone tried to kill you, wouldn't you be obsessed in getting revenge?
I'm sorry, but you tried to kill everybody else too, so.
I know, but they're also Sith. Like,
Yeah, but I just that's a little bit too much obsession. That can just it's a great example of how your craziness can just you don't even know what you're doing at that point anymore. You just all you want is to get back at one person. Like, come on, you could have lived a better life and been a better Darth or whatever, you know. Anyway, so what do you think of the part of just like seeing Baby Yoda, like, and being like chained up and everything? Yeah, go ahead. And then like just focus on Baby Yoda for this topic.
I mean, it's. I don't think handcuffs would have solved anything. I feel like he could just because he can use the Force. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
A lot of people were just like, "Oh wow, like the Empire has baby handcuffs. Like they truly are evil." But to me,
I always thought that. Okay.
I mean, I don't think they have baby handcuffs. I feel like because there are a plethora of species in the Star Wars world, they have a handcuff for every size, and
that's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
Grogu fits that size, so.
I mean, look at what was that one character from the last trilogy, the little engineer guy who fixes the robots.
Oh,
Babu, something like that. Yeah, I haven't watched it, but I know that the little character exists. So you never know who you're gonna capture. And anyway, I was gonna say I was wondering why was Baby Yoda so tired throughout the entire episode. From when he was handcuffed, unchained, and then Mando had to put him down and defend and whatever. But Baby Yoda was just so tired, and I realized, oh, it's because they took his blood, or something. Maybe I don't know. Whatever, however recent that was with the rescue, something happened to make Baby Yoda very sedated, tired.
Yeah.
And that's why he couldn't use his Force. Even then, the handcuffs I don't think would have stopped him from using the Force. Or maybe it did. Maybe if he used a Force, it would electrocute him. Don't know. I don't know.
I don't know either.
I really enjoyed seeing that you could see Baby Yoda was just, when he felt the force of Luke, he was just like so calm and was just like searching for Luke, and then he sees a screen and he like puts his hand on the screen and is just like, yes, I feel you, sense force speaking. And then Jaren's just like, oh no, I'm gonna lose my adopted son. Like, this is so sad. It's like taking him to boarding school.
I think the way it ended was great, but also I'm just like, another cliffhanger. Damn it!
Yeah.
Now we have to wait again.
It is Mandalorian, so it's not all about Baby Yoda. It's about Mandalore, and
that is true. But I mean,
yeah, it's okay.
So, do you have anything else to say about the episode?
Other than that, I love Baby Yoda. I mean, Grogu. I just love the scene of the relationship of Din Djarin and Baby Yoda throughout the entire second season. So seeing their father-son relationship that Luke and Vader never had, Luke and Anakin never had, and showing and Ben Solo and Han Solo. My gosh, like these father figures, just like, oh my goodness. So I like this proper adopted relationship, and that Baby Yoda you just like you don't even know. They don't have to say it so much. Just the emotion of Pedro Pascal's face, like just seeing his face, and I'm like, don't. Oh my gosh, my heart is melting. And yeah, so I just wanted to comment on that. That I appreciate that they do this nice full circle theme of father-son relationship, and hoping to see more of that. And for the sake of children who cried, and for the sake of the fans, like, please bring Baby Yoda back so that we have more of this relationship. And with that, I'd say it's time to hit the theories.
Yes. So, what I think is going to happen is, I think they're going to, because there's talks about a Luke Skywalker TV show in the making, or not in the making, but like, that's going to happen. And of course, I forget his name because I'm bad with names, but Bucky from the Avengers or Captain America.
I can't remember his name either. Sebastian something.
Yes. He has the resemblance to Mark Hamill is astonishing, because like you see the side-by-side pictures and you're like, wow, okay. So I feel like I think a lot of fans are pushing towards that, so I feel like Disney might pick up on those cues. They might not, who knows. But if they do, that'd be great, like
casting. Yeah,
casting for young Luke. But I feel like he's gonna get his own TV show, and obviously I think it'll what's the word I'm looking for?
Continue Star Wars.
Sort of, yeah. It'll lead up to. There we go. The what's gonna happen, like 7 and things like that. And then of course you have all the other TV shows like Ahsoka, which I'm pretty sure Ahsoka is going to try and find Ezra and Admiral Thrawn. Mm-hmm. I hope a lot of the characters that were in Rebels come back. So like Sabine, Hera. I would love to see what happened to Chopper. I love Chopper so much. Like, is
Chopper the robot, or is that the
the sassy little droid?
Yeah.
I would also love to see. I forgot his name. The
purple guy. Is he purple?
The monkey-like creature.
Yeah. I can't remember his name either.
I can't remember his name, but yes, I would love to see like all of them come back and see what's going on. And then of course you have the Rangers of the New Republic, Pirates of the New Republic, something like that. I feel like that is going to star Cara Dune.
Wait, pirates?
I honestly think huh?
Did you say pirates?
No, pilots.
Oh. Okay. I didn't really look at the TV show titles, so I was like pirates.
Okay.
I was like, yeah, let's go with pirates. Sure, that's fine with me. I love that pirate guy. So
I think it's called Rangers of the New Republic, but I can't remember off the top of my head.
That would be great. I would love that.
But I think it's gonna star Cara Dune and maybe Mayfield with Bill Burr. I don't know. We'll see. But and then there's also there's a lot of other ones, but I feel like those two are going to be heavily tied to Mandalorian, and hopefully, we get Grogu somewhere in there. And I'm pretty sure we'll. He has to be back. He's so popular. Like, I feel like he's even more popular than Din.
Of course.
So I feel like if Disney were to just throw him away, it'd be a big waste.
Mm-hmm. Maybe they're setting it for a whole Baby Yoda movie. I just want a whole movie of Baby Yoda. That's it.
Just doing like normal baby things too. Like, it doesn't even have to be like Star Wars, right? Just him walking around, talking, moving things, eating,
talking to the Force. I agree. I agree with you at the beginning with Luke Skywalker. Let's talk about the Luke defacing thing. So in the reaction that I did, a lot of people were, because you know how people just kind of like watch something, especially if it's a 40-minute long or hour-long reaction. Like people just kind of skip throughout the thing, and so people thought when I was saying no, that's not Luke Skywalker. What I was trying to say was the defacing, the de-aging of Luke's face made him seem like it was a different actor playing him. So it was really confusing. Like I knew it was Luke. I mean, come on, you already know it's Luke at the arm, the whole black outfit and the saber. But it just, the face just did not look right.
The CGI was kind of wonky.
Yes.
You can tell it's Luke, but it's just very much like you have to squint to believe.
Yeah. At first, I didn't think it was de-aging. I thought it was someone else who played Luke. But the more I looked at it, it looked too smooth to be Luke's face. So then I was like, okay, they must have tried to like de-age him or something. But I never thought, I was hoping like maybe this is a time for someone else to shine and take that spotlight. And thank goodness that they announced that there will be more. And Luke Skywalker. Hopefully, I agree with the other fans that we should have Sebastian play, because he has the big eyes and this like sunken right here, this features, skinny face. And really looks like young Mark Hamill, which is great. I'm pretty sure, and he's a good actor too. He can do a lot of different things, from serious to fun stuff, and I think that it would be great to see him in the last trilogies. They mentioned that Luke Skywalker was recruiting all the Jedi and trying to train them, at the school until Ben Solo was crazy. And so I wonder if they're going to rewrite what happened, and maybe either they're going to rewrite the history of Star Wars and and just ignore what happened there, or are they going to actually go ahead and lead into that trilogy with how he started the Jedi Knight thing again, school again, and then how Ben, maybe they have a Ben, young Ben, and him, how why Mark wanted to kill him. I mean, sorry, Luke, I'm getting their names mixed up. Luke wanted to kill him, and then he couldn't. So I can't wait to see what they do with that. But it'd just be nice to finally see this is supposed to happen. Maybe you'll see Luke get married to his, his wife with the red hair.
Mara Jade. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna do that timeline.
Maybe we'll see like a Princess Leia too. Like maybe we'll see just more of like our old characters, Han Solo and Leia. Just more. And finally, answer our question. That's all I want to know.
What?
Where did Yoda come from? Where did Baby Yoda come from? What species, alien species?
What species are you?
And are there more Grogus and Yodas and Yaddles out there?
Yeah.
Question, and I will be complete. That's where Baby Yoda's movie is.
Maybe. We'll see. I think Sebastian Shaw could play Luke. I think Billie Lourd, which is Carrie Fisher's daughter, has a strong resemblance to her, and she can play.
Yeah. If she's got the acting and get the voice down, she could definitely do it too.
The voice is very different. Billie Lourd's voice is a lot. It's raspier and a little bit deeper. But I feel like if they can, I feel like she could do pretty well. Her facial structure is a lot like Carrie's.
Yeah.
And then they actually used Billie Lourd's face when they did the throwback scene in the 9th episode.
Okay.
When they showed like Luke and Leia Jedi training with like lightsabers, and they take off like their training thing. It was Billie Lourd who actually played
her mom.
Yeah, which I thought was a really sweet like tribute to her, because Carrie Fisher.
I
know. But yes, and then we haven't even talked about that big reveal at the end of.
I was just gonna say that right now. I didn't
the
even
book
know
of
that
Boba Fett.
was there. I know.
As soon as like, oh, what are they doing at Jabba's palace? And then come back and Bib Fortuna is on the throne. Oh, R.I.P. Bib Fortuna, he did.
I saw this meme where they're like being like the gangster or something of the whatever you call, just being on the throne makes you fat all the time, so they show like Jabba the Hutt and then they show him. Even got the Twilight girl like slave there too.
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering, all these years, why did it take you so long, Boba Fett, to it wasn't that long, come to think of it. If you really think about it, right?
I believe Mandalorian is set 10 years after or 5 years after.
I don't know. I have not looked into that, but if it is more than 3 years, oh my gosh. Boba Fett could have went and got his armor. Come on. Like, come on.
Maybe he needed help. Maybe, who knows?
Or maybe he just really did get lost. Did he? I don't know. Just, come on. You could.
Maybe he had amnesia after being swallowed swallowed by the Sarlacc.
I don't know. There's just something you just could have said something. There's just okay. So hopefully they explain more in this new series.
Yes, which I'm excited about.
I'm so glad that they're doing an expanded universe of Star Wars or expanded galaxy, because it'll add more to Disneyland. I'm just really excited to learn more about the universe of Star Wars or the galaxy expanded. Can't wait to go to Disneyland when it opens, when everyone is hopefully safe. Because my gosh, this is the only one time we'll buy another macaron. I want a lightsaber. I want Ahsoka's lightsabers, or or Grogu. If Grogu has a lightsaber, I'm taking that one as well.
I would personally love Leia's lightsaber if they ever made it.
Oh,
like I want that. Princess Leia is like one of my favorite character in Star Wars.
I never saw her lightsaber. I haven't watched the last film, so
I know.
So if she has a lightsaber, if she has one, that'd be awesome. Yeah, definitely. Okay, all right then. Again, thank you so much to everybody for joining us on this review for The Mandalorian Season 2. It's been fun. And also, again, just thank you to those who have subscribed to our channel. Your subscription really helps us and encourages us to keep going and make more. And not just for Star Wars, but for other things as well, such as just any movies. Like, we're even thinking about maybe doing like a Game of Thrones or Westworld. Just anything. Maybe Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, like just all those kind of things. So
everything.
Yeah. And with that, I guess we'll see you guys in the next video. Yes.
All right. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
And as always, may the Force be with you.
And this is the way.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.